the Supergrid quickly across Europe as the nervous system for an infrastructure revolution.
Forsk represents an industry with a yearly turnover of more than 291 billion euro and employs more than 1.1 million people, mostly in Europe.
The theme of the conference is no transition without transmission. It summarised the two fundamental beliefs on which the Friends of the Supergrid were founded. The world is on a once-off transition to a low-carbon society, and the Supergrid is the key to success.
The third industrial revolution with the Supergrid, the distributed energy internet as the nervous system, can move our efficiencies from 14%, and listen to this, to 60% in the next 30 years.
The Supergrid here in Europe has become inevitable, that there is now momentum behind this massive project, which means it is unstoppable.
On Supergrid, first it's a fantastic European opportunity for the industry, I would say for the three majors, because it gives us opportunity to grow our technology and also to expand out of Europe and create jobs.
But I'm very optimistic about technology's ability to deliver. I'm a little more concerned about bureaucracies and political systems' ability to keep up and allow that to happen.
The Supergrid is essential. It's essential for economic growth, but it's essential for security.
Developing something from where the national solutions, national patchwork of networks don't yet exist. So we have the freedom to design the Supergrid in its optimal way.
The system costs for a flexible renewable system or for the old-style centralized fossil nuclear system is the same.
The winner for the Supergrid Award 2013 is Christopher McKinstray, Engineering, University of Cambridge, United Kingdom.
We have now introduced the DC breakers and explained how this DC breakers would work.
Established industries that were there for centuries were turned on their heads in the matter of a couple of years, simply because human innovation found ways of using these building blocks in ways no one ever else thought of.
Our intention on Energy Bridge is to develop the first leg of the Supergrid, including the supernode.
There's a slight preference for a meshed approach. Multilateral cooperation is the way to go.
If regulators can de-risk these assets and you can give that certainty of revenue, then clearly that's going to reduce the cost of capital and that's passed on.
Cost declines we have seen in some of these clean technologies, which make the Supergrid a viable option economically as well.
Costs are bound to go up in either scenario, either in a baseline or in a decarbonized scenario, but they'll go up less when we have something like the Supergrid.
And for a grid like a Supergrid, where by definition you are multi-state, this is a major problem. Much more, to my opinion, than public acceptance. Up to now, in the seat, there are not that many voters.
We cannot leave that the crisis of today limits our ambitions and our targets for the world of the next 10, 20 or 30 years.